it's taking so long for me to figure out how to record. It was weird again. Sometimes it doesn't pick up when I'm playing a game. I've been playing Nuka World and call her Fallout, so probably choose again.
Now ain't this a surprise?
How many lockpicks do I have? 58. Book. Imagine reading a book with this one. God. Sorry, brother. fast there. go to the farm. I think it's a farm. Well, try it. Alright, I must actually teleport to where I need to be. In a second. Well, that one was fun. Move locations really quickly. I can adopt up to 2 kids. a lot of sirens going on near my house. I don't know what's up.
Back off.
That's close enough.
Yeah. Oh god, there is a dummy. Where's everyone run off to? Yeah.
This is the end for you.
Are you prepared to die?
I get why they have those things there, people. They still believe it like I did, huh? Sorry about that. Why can't I run and jump? Wow. fine. Jackie. It's a little bit much. Mining clay. Clay pit pickaxe. There goes Sally again. I wonder if this one goes on forever or not. That's a question. We'll find out. I mostly had to finish when I started. If I can find it again. There we go. I don't know what to do with clay though. One more and then I'll stop. There we go. So I don't know if it lasts forever. Like I mean, but the veins. So if I run into it, run into those again.
Never should have come here.
Great bandits. Alright. That works. I hate the KF systems. These games.
Lovely. That sound too doesn't help. Spooky music. Get me out of this cave system ASAP.
God, I'm so tired. I helped my husband Rustley run the forge. He's...
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I... Seems like no one is getting a decent night's rest in dawn. Don't know what the Redguards see in books, but this will make my Saren happy. Thank you. Let me show you some tricks around the forge. Divine smile on you, friend.
Maybe after the baby is born, we should...
Yeah, that kind of a cliffhanger for a second. Hey. There we go. Can't remember if it was the Elder Scrolls Online or this actual game, but I remember having fun here, so we'll find out.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Welcome to Whiterun, friend. Go right on in.
If it was this easy in real life, imagine.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Greymane or Battleborn? Got stones in your ears? I asked what side you're on. Greymane or Battleborn? New in town, huh? Whiterun's got two clans, both old and both respected. Difference is, the Greymanes turned their backs on the Empire, and we Battleborn stayed loyal. So I'll ask again, Greymane or Battleborn? Sooner or later, we all have to choose a side. Long live the Empire.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in White. Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Iron dagger?
Have you met my father? He's a steward up at Dragon's Reach. I help my father. Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? All right, then. I'm waiting. This looks good. You put time into your blades, they'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack. All right, then. Got some good pieces. Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps fitting. That kind of thing. I don't claim... I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there. The finest weapons and armor. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. Have you met your father? He's a steward at Dragon's Reach. I help my father. You have talent. Keep working at your craft and you'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you will remember me when you're making Skyforged steel, huh? Looking to protect yourself? Or deal some damage? You think all the counsel my father provides the Jarl is his alone? Aye, that I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Jorlund Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgruf the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him. Thanks. Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in Jorrvaskr, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Ah, hello, An archer, eh? I've got just what you need. Yes, I hear that question often. My brother Honorius and I came up with it one night after consuming rather too much mead. After our drinks, we went out for a moonlight hunt. We got separated, and in his drunken state, my brother mistook me for a deer. He shot an arrow that pierced my, well, rump. After such a memorable adventure, we knew we had the name for our shop. Try Hulda, the innkeeper at the Bannered Mare. It's just up the road near the market. You should check in at Dragon's Reach too. There's so much going on these days. The Jarl or his steward might have need of help. Bows and arrows for the mighty huntsman.
Oh yeah, I forgot either.
Thank you very much for your business.
Do you have anything I can make? Hold on.
Hello, friend. Take a look. Farewell.
Battleborn, give me your money.
I don't have any money.
You better give me 5 septims right now. I'm gonna bloody your nose. 10 septims tomorrow, baby Battleborn. I'm gonna bloody your nose and your lip.
No, please. I really don't have any money, Brave. I'll give you 10 septims tomorrow. Just don't hit me.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, you know, even if you are my elder.
It's no fun getting pushed around all the time. Well, I used to sneak out at night and try to tip over the big ox in the Greymane's yard. And me and Mila used to climb up on the roof of Dragon's Reach and look for birds' eggs. But I don't do that stuff anymore. Father keeps catching me and then I get in trouble.
I know your family's honor is important to you, but we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that thieves' den. I can't stop now, and I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire 1, maybe 2 good men. You won't starve.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. If you set foot outside that gate, I won't be here when you return.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you. My Saphir doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room. I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. I can teach you a few things. No, friend, that I'm not. But I get along with your kind well enough. No, I'm a Redguard. My family hails from the Imperial Province. But I left home when I was just a lad. Been wandering ever since. If you find that sword, please. Saphir! Wait,
It's a shame, isn't it? This is the Gildergreen. It was planted as a seedling in the early years of Whiterun. Disciples of Kynareth could sense something holy in it, and traveled far to hear the winds of the goddess in its branches. They built the temple. Of course, not as many pilgrims these days. To the east of here is a hidden grove where the Eldergleam resides. It's the oldest living thing in Skyrim, maybe all of Tamriel. Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can still feel the glory of the mother tree through it. Even its name is an echo. I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die, they only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Eldergleam, you couldn't tap it, not with any normal metal. If you want to help, you'll need something to cut into it first. You'll have to deal with the Hagravens. I've heard about the weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself. Your spirit is strong. Kynareth's winds will guide your path. It's held in a Hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
I breathe now in royal.
I ain't done
reshape this land, which is mine.
You have come. You have come to hear the word of Talos. Because the so-called Emperor is a coward.
That's right, I said coward.
Oh, yes. He agreed to banish the worship of Talos at the tip of an Aldmeri sword. They called it
The White Gold Concordat.
Well, I call it blasphemy. A true son of the Empire would never have turned his back on our greatest hero. Not at any price. Well, let me tell you something, friend. Cyrodiil is a long way from here. And in Skyrim, we will never forsake mighty Talos. Let them come. I have no fear, for Talos is my ally, and I am his prophet. His word is upon my lips, his voice in my throat. Hello, my friend. If you seek knowledge about mighty Talos, you have most certainly come to the right person. In mortal life, Talos was a Nord, possessed of unmatched tactical skill, limitless wisdom, and the power to see into men's hearts. Talos mastered the power of the voice, and with it he united the lands of men into a great empire. In southern lands, he was known by the name Tiber Septim. Here in Skyrim, we honor him by his proper Nord name. So great was his reign in life. When he ascended to the heavens, he was made Lord of the Divines. If you want to know more, I'm sure you can find any number of tomes on the subject.
I love.
heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften.
What would you have me do then? Nothing?
My lord, please.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors.
I just...
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger.
The Jarl
dragon is lurking in the mountains.
will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my lord.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward. From Adrian? Ah, this must be that weapon for the Jarl. Poor girl. So eager to prove herself. I'll present it to Balgruuf when his mood is agreeable. Thank you. Please, take these few coins for services rendered. Joy, divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass. Well, there are 3 of them, arranged in 3 tiers, as you may have noticed. The Plains District is so named because it's the closest of the 3 to the plains that surround the city. The inn and marketplace are found there. Most of the city's residents live in the Wind District, which is the middle of the 3. Dragon's Reach occupies the highest, which we call the Cloud District. From here, the Jarl can see all that goes on within his city. Ah, splendid. Our fine city has a proud history, and I'm happy to share what I know. The history of Whiterun begins with Jorrvaskr, the Hall of the Companions. For a long time, it was the only building on the mountain. As time passed, a thriving community sprang up around Jorrvaskr, as was common with mead halls. Today, Whiterun is the jewel of Skyrim. I can say without boast that it is the greatest city in all the holds. That is an old tale, but well known to those of us who serve in the keep. Long ago, there lived a mighty hero of the Nords, Olaf One-Eye. Olaf did battle with a fearsome dragon named Numinex. The struggle between Olaf and the dragon culminated in a mighty duel atop Mount Anthor, with Olaf the victor. Olaf returned in triumph to Whiterun. By his decree, the city's keep was rebuilt as a prison for Numinex. And so, from that time until this, our great keep has been called Dragon's Reach. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Alright, I'm gonna stop it here before I get too far invested in the next storyline. So yeah, peace out.